Ready? Okay. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Township Committee meeting of February 13th, 2018. Ms. Bork, please call the roll.
Committeeman Burchett.
Here.
Committeeman Delcourt.
Here.
Committeeman Sirachi.
Here.
Deputy Mayor Thompson.
Here.
Mayor McCauley.
Here.
Administrator Ferreira.
Here.
Attorney Willard.
Here.
Thank you. Please join me in a salute to the flag. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Please be advised that in accordance with Section 5 of the Open Public Meeting Act, Chapter 231 of the Public Laws of 1975, that this notice of the meeting was made by the posting on the bulletin board here at the Township Building and notifying the officially designated newspapers that this meeting would take place at the Hillsborough Township Complex at 7:30 p.m. on February 13th, 2018. First this evening, we'll have some approval of minutes. May I have a motion to approve the January 9th, 2018 regular session minutes?
So moved.
Second.
Thank you. Any comments from the dais? Any comments from the floor? Okay. Roll call, please.
Committeeman Burchett.
Yes.
Committeeman Delcourt.
Yes.
Committeeman Sirachi.
Yes.
Committeeman Thompson.
Yes.
Mayor McCauley.
Yes. Thank you. And then we'll move on to reports from committee liaisons this evening. First, Committeeman Burchett.
Thank you, Mayor. From the Police Department, the Hillsborough Police Department would like to remind residents of Project Medicine Drop. In the Police Department lobby, there is a drop box for disposal of unwanted medication. Access is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Protect your loved ones by disposing of unneeded medications. Liquids and hypodermic needles are not permitted. From Fire Safety, the Board of Fire Commissioners election is this Saturday, the 17th. Polls are open from 2 p.m. to 9 p.m. at the municipal building. There are 2 3-year commissioner positions available and 4 candidates vying for those positions. Additionally, there are 4 ballot questions. From the Economic Business Development Commission, the Hillsborough Township Department of Parks and Recreation is busy making plans for the 5th annual Run Around the Park. Non-competitive, family-friendly 3-mile run walk through the Ann Van Middleworth Park and Woodfern Park. That's where it's done at Woodfield Park. Each year, this event brings 150 to 200 people of all ages to participate in the run/walk. In an effort to continuously improve the event while keeping registration fees low, the Department of Parks and Registration have made various levels of sponsorship available for the run around the park. By sponsoring the event, your business and organization will gain positive publicity, sense of community pride. If a business is interested in becoming a sponsor, please contact Jessica Gonzalez at the Recreation Department at 908-369-4832. An update from the Credit Card Committee. Grant applications are now available for nonprofit organizations serving the township youth and seniors to apply for up to a $2,000 grant through the Affinity Hillsborough Rewards Credit Card Program. This is an awesome credit card in that not only do you earn rewards, but it also helps fund, the funds are placed in the trust account to provide these grants. Please consider obtaining and using the card so that this awesome program can continue. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you. Committeeman Delcourt.
Thanks, Mayor. A couple of items. First of all, I'd like to thank the Board of Health. I had the opportunity to participate in their reorganization session and got to swear in the members. I'd like to thank Dr. Charles Schwark, who's once again the chairman of that board. They do important work, and I appreciate everyone coming back and contributing as a volunteer on that Board of Health. In addition, I had the opportunity last week to participate in the YMCA's annual kickoff gala that they do over at the Bridgewater Manor. The Y is a great partner here in Hillsborough, and they offer a number of terrific programs for young and old. So it was nice to get an opportunity to go there. Met with our board. It was all the Ys for Somerset County that participate, all under the Somerset Valley Y system, and we look forward to the end of their fundraising period, which is the end of actually mid-April, and when they have their final kickoff to allow them to do all their programs and to expand their facilities as needed as a result of some of the fundraising they do. So I just want to thank them for inviting me and allowing all the great programs that they do in town here and participating with us. As a liaison to the building department, reminder, the building department does offer now roofing and siding permits directly at the counter for single-family dwellings, so a little easier to get those permits if you need to right at the counter there. But please bear in mind that if you are scheduling any inspections related to those, that the roof must be clear of any snow before the final inspection can get done. As I noted earlier, Board of Health and the Health Department, February is Healthy Heart Month. Heart disease is the #1 killer among men and women in the U.S., and the following factors may increase your risk of heart disease: family history, age. Most heart disease occurs in those over 65. Sex, most cases are in men. High blood pressure, high cholesterol, smoking, obesity, and diabetes. So please check out the Health Department website under Disease Prevention for more information on how heredity affects your risk for diseases such as heart disease. We have a section under the Health Department website, which is my family health portrait, and how is your heart, Hillsborough. It's an informational tool developed by the nurses at Raritan Valley Community College. There's a lot of valuable information on there. Anyone interested in learning more about heart disease, especially during this Heart Disease Month. And recreation, we have a number of our spring programs. Sign-ups are underway as we speak. Spring Soccer League and Girls Softball registration are both ongoing, and the registration end dates are March the 2nd, so you still have some time, but please go ahead and sign up if you're interested for those programs. We did add Hillsborough Recreation to Instagram, which is at Hillsborough Rec, with the hopes of providing getting some additional followers and making sure everyone can reach us as to the programs that are offered and the various parks programs in town here. And as Committee Member Shedd noted, we are planning right now for the run around the park around Ann Van Middlesworth Park and Woodfield Park. More details to come on that in the coming weeks. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you. Committeeman Shirachi?
Thank you, Mayor. I'm sure you'll probably be touching upon this, but I had the opportunity with the mayor to be part of the Winter Guard showcase. We got to see the Hillsborough team do an exhibition and see a number of high school teams and also, I think, a couple of adults teams to participate in that showcase, and we got to hand out a trophy that evening, so hopefully the photo's up there. A couple of items from the engineering department and our Department of Public Works. As much as I know some mention's been made about spring coming up, I know we're still in the midst of winter, and Department of Public Works is working, putting as much of their attention into pothole repairs, first starting with the main roads and then addressing the developments. As the engineering department has informed me, we have approximately 530 lane miles of roadways in town, and kind of put that in perspective. If you decide to take a trip from here to Maine, if you like to ski, or if you want to get a little warm weather from here to South Carolina, those are 500-mile drives, so that kind of gives you an idea of the magnitude of roads that we that our Public Works and Engineering Department are responsible for upkeep. And in addition, if that wasn't enough, we also have 115 miles of sidewalks to maintain also. So they're also actively working on trying to even out some of those uneven sidewalks to make sure they are in good state of repair. So so you have not been forgotten if you've called in for a pothole. They will get to it. Additionally, the Engineering Department, along with the Office of Emergency Management, are in the process of updating the Township's hazard mitigation plan. The hazard mitigation are sustained actions to reduce long-term risks to life and property. Hillsborough participates in a multi-jurisdictional plan with Somerset County. The hazard mitigation plan identifies the township's vulnerability to various natural hazards that are typically present, along with an array of actions and projects for reducing key risks. And successful participation in the plan update process is required to maintain our eligibility for mitigation or for grants that would help pay some of these mitigation projects. We do invite the public to provide input for this update, and if residents would like, have any questions or would like to comment, they can contact either the Township's Engineering Department or Office of Emergency Management just by contacting our main number and just ask to be directed to either one of those departments. And our main phone number here is area code 908-369-4313. Again, 908-369-4313. And let's see, and one more, again, kind of coming up to the spring in a few, well, I like to say in a few weeks, maybe in 5 weeks, 6 weeks, because I know the groundhog did see his shadow. We are planning for the senior curbside pickup, and coupons can be picked up at the Chapter A and B senior meetings in March, or on March 1st at our information kiosk. It's located just outside of this courtroom, or at the Department of Public Works between 7 a.m. and 2 p.m., again on March 1st. And that's all I have this evening, Mayor. Thank you.
Thank you. And Deputy Mayor Thompson.
Thank you, Mayor. Just a couple quick comments from me. First, from the Finance Department. By now, if you live in the township, you should have received a green postcard from the Assessor's Office. Please be reminded that this card shows the assessed value and taxes billed for 2017. It does not reflect what you paid. The Tax Collector's Office would be happy to provide you with a printout of your 2017 payments via fax, email, or mail, so please do not hesitate to contact our Finance Office to get that information, especially with taxes coming up. You're going to definitely want that. Pet owners are reminded that all dog licenses must be renewed by March 1st, after which a $5 late fee will be assessed and failure to license ticket may be issued. For those pets who cannot have their rabies vaccine done by March 1st, on the advice of a vet, please send a note from your vet along with the renewal form and the license will be issued. From our Sustainable Committee, we have the save the date for our annual Green Living and Wellness Fair, which is going to be held on Saturday, June 2nd. Please stay tuned to our Hillsborough Township e-news for all the details on that. David Coyce, our Business Advocate and Sustainability Director, recently attended the New Jersey Mayor's Climate Summit on Saturday, February 3rd at Rutgers University Blaustein School of Planning and Public Policy. The day consisted of 3 panels of experts, resource organizations, and local leaders discussing a pathway forward to enable New Jersey to succeed in meeting the challenges presented by climate change. Sustainable Jersey gave details about the Gold Star Standard in energy and is something that the township is considering moving forward on. So I just want to thank David for attending that meeting to see if there's any way we can adopt some of those policies at Hillsborough, of course, at no cost to the residents. But that's all from us, Mayor. Thank you.
Thank you. Just a few things from me this evening. I was honored to attend the Cub Scout Pack 189 Pinewood Derby, and they asked me to pick some of the cars, which was a very difficult task because there were many really great cars, and just amazing to see what they bring in creativity and design, and it was a very difficult task, but it was an honor to be there, so I wanted to thank them. Later that day, I also had the opportunity to speak at the Court of Honor for Troop 489, recognizing 4 of our young men in Hillsborough who have spent many years in the scouting program, from kindergarten all the way up to where they are now. They've all earned their Eagle Scout, and we did recognize them at our last township meeting. It was Tyler Welch's, John Welch's, Jacob Wertzman, and Justin Wertzman. I just wanted to say congratulations again on your achievements. Thank you as well to Woods Road Firehouse Number 3 for inviting us to the installation dinner and for swearing in their new officers this year. Thank you, of course, to all of our local firefighters and their dedicated service. It's an honor for us to be there to swear you in. I also attended the New Jersey Conference of Mayors 2018 Winter Summit in Trenton last week. It's always an honor to be in a room full of mayors throughout the state and to hear what everybody's situations and issues that are being addressed before the state, and also our elected leaders there. So it was interesting, and I'll keep you posted going forward to see what we move statewide. I'm sure there'll be another meeting, I think it's in April, that I'll be attending also. On February 1st, I welcomed the Transportation Forum, the Central Jersey Transportation Forum, to Hillsborough. This forum was formed in 1999. They meet regularly to discuss and address concerns of municipalities in Middlesex, Mercer, and Somerset counties, mostly focused on US 1, 130, and US 206 corridors. I, along with other local officials that day, discussed the newly released long-term plans for the Delaware Valley Regional Planning Commission and the New Jersey Transportation Planning Authority focused on the Central Jersey region. They also asked me to provide an update on the Route 206 bypass, which I recently talked about meeting with DOT, and the final phase of the bypass here beginning in the spring, and hopefully anticipated completion is in 2020. I think you touched on the Winter Guard, so thank you for that. It was always an honor to be there to see Hillsborough. They did a great job, and wanted to say thank you to them as well. As always, stay connected with our events here and our Friday e-newsletter and Twitter. TV 29 and the Hillsborough YouTube channel showcase our meetings and Hillsborough The Good Life episodes. Swift Reach 911 is for traffic and emergency notifications. You can sign up for that as well, so you get your local traffic. If there's road closures, etc., you'll know before you get there. So with all that said, we're moving on to our proclamations this evening. We ask that after you receive your recognition that you please be reseated, and we'll pause after all the recognitions for you to depart if you would like at that time. So I'm going to come down. I think our proclamation first is Kirsten Clerico. And Doug, are you joining me? Yep.
How are you? Good to see you.
Whereas Kirsten Clerico, currently a senior at Hillsborough High School, and whereas Kirsten has been involved with the Somerset County 4-H Fair for 13 years, and whereas Kirsten is a part of 3 clubs, including the Wolf Dog Club, Grade A Beef Club, and Senior Council Club, and whereas Kirsten was one of the 6 New Jersey teens selected as a conference delegate to attend the 87th National 4-H Conference in Washington, D.C. in November of 2017, and whereas the National Conference provides a forum for nearly 300 4-H members, giving teens a voice in the program development for future 4-H direction. Now therefore be it proclaimed that we, the Mayor and the Township Committee, do hereby recognize and extend our sincere congratulations to Kirsten for her outstanding accomplishments in the Somerset County 4-H. Be it further proclaimed that we, the Mayor and the Township Committee, further commend Kirsten Clerico for the honor she has brought to herself, the Somerset County 4-H, and her community in her many achievements. Thank you, and best wishes in your future.
I'm very honored to accept this proclamation from Hillsborough Township Committee and our mayor. 4-H has very deep roots for me. I've been a 4-H'er ever since kindergarten and have done everything in the 4-H program, from community service to training dogs. Currently, I am a member of the dog club and I'm serving my 2nd year as president. Without 4-H, I wouldn't be the leader I am today. I wouldn't be the public speaker I am today, and I wouldn't have passion for my community and hard work like I do today. The trip that I was awarded for, a National 4-H Conference, helps me build those skills with 4-H'ers from around the country. I want to thank my family for all their support with 4-H. I wouldn't be able to do what I have for the past 13 years without them. I also want to thank the mayor and the Hillsborough Township Committee for recognizing me and my achievements. This all truly means the world to me.
And the Hillsborough Junior Raiders Skyland varsity football team. I think they're here somewhere.
Now you guys are doing a couple of
All right, come on in. Start up there, hold them in the back. You know how it goes, right? I think we've buried the rest of them back there somewhere. I'm going to stand over here so you can see them. And you bought the trophy. Thank you. Whereas the Hillsborough Junior Raiders Skyland varsity football team had another very successful season due to their hard work and dedication. And whereas the Hillsborough Junior Skyland varsity football team consisted of, and I'm going to pass the mic and you can say the names.
Sal Volpe.
Ray Giuliano.
Andrew Santa Barbara.
AJ Johnson. Ryan Verbuchen. James Meswera. Rohan Deb.
Thomas Makwa.
Mike Giuliano. Mark Gullah. Will Dixon. Tyler Missionard. Zach McCann. Michael Kondratic.
Leo Shiro.
Adam Motion. Ethan McLaughlin.
Jacob Patrick.
Sal Volpe.
Jimmy Burke.
And whereas the Hillsborough Junior Raiders Skyland varsity football team was led by head coach James Burke, assistant coaches Jacob Patrick, John Mazzara, Tom McLean, Eric McLaughlin, Paul Missionard, and Sal Volpe. And whereas the Hillsborough Junior Raiders Skyland varsity football team was the champion for the second year in a row of the Junior Skyland Football Conference, winning both in 2016 and 17. And whereas the Hillsborough Junior Raiders Skyland varsity football team finished the season by defeating Bridgewater 37-16. And in the semifinals and defeating Basking Ridge 26-14 in the finals. And whereas the Hillsborough Junior Raiders Skyland varsity football team displayed amazing teamwork and chemistry throughout the season, scoring an average of over 31 points per game and allowing an average of just under 11 points per game. Now therefore be it proclaimed that we, the mayor and the township committee, do hereby commend all of the members of the Hillsborough Junior Raiders Skyland varsity football team, not only for their amazing season and the championship they won, but also for their unwavering teamwork, dedication, and sportsmanship throughout the season. Be it further proclaimed that we, the mayor and the Hillsborough Township Committee, further commend the Hillsborough Junior Raiders Skyland varsity football team for the honor they have brought themselves, their team, and the community, and their community throughout the achievements on and off the field. Congratulations.
Some of you guys are going to take it in. Okay, stay there. Okay. I have one more thing. On the count of three, you're going to say, oh yes. On the count of three, you're going to say Hillsborough, the good life. Yeah. Okay? Ready? So we need to practice.
Like you mean it, guys, all right? Come on.
Do it like you mean it. She'll make you do it again.
Loud.
Like you do again.
You're saying Hillsborough, the good life. Yeah. The good life. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Hillsborough, the good life.
Where you guys go to football?
Drink beer out of it?
Congratulations again, and I've just been told we get to hold on to the trophy here in the township on display for a while, so thank you to the team for letting us to do that. So next on the agenda, we have the Junior Raiders Skyland Junior Varsity Gold football team here. If you all want to come up. Whereas the Hillsborough Junior Raiders Skyland Junior Varsity Gold football team had another very successful season due to their hard work and dedication, and whereas the Junior Raiders Skyland Junior Varsity Gold football team consisted of
Jim Rue. Joe Riccardi.
Brendan Rue?
Austin Quant.
Pierce Scala.
Carson Duroner.
Daniel Allen.
Jimmy Osborne.
Jake Bagley's.
Cynthia Kosha.
Hudson Rue.
Tyler Van Cleef.
Ian Macaulay.
James Rue.
Nick Santa Barbara.
Matt Jones. Logan McGinn.
Tyler Jackson. Jonathan Lobello.
Blair DeRoner.
That's tough to follow, Clint Scott.
Don't laugh, I'll never come back. Whereas the Hillsborough Junior Raiders Skyland Junior Varsity Gold football team was led by head coach Joe Riccardi and assistant coaches Blair DeRoner, Clint Scala, Jim Rue, Brendan Rue, and Joe Badaglese. And whereas the Hillsborough Junior Raider Skyland Varsity Gold football team was the champion for the second year in a row of the Junior Skyland Football Conference in 2016 and 17, and finished the season undefeated with a record of 9-0. And whereas the Hillsborough Junior Raiders Skyland Junior Varsity Gold football team displayed amazing teamwork and chemistry throughout the season, coming together as a team and completing each goal set before them. Now therefore be it proclaimed that we, the mayor and the Hillsborough Township Committee, do hereby commend all the members of the Hillsborough Junior Raiders Skyland Junior Varsity Gold football team, not only for their amazing season and the championship they won, but also for their unwavering teamwork, dedication, and sportsmanship throughout the season. Be it further proclaimed that we, the mayor and the Township Committee, commend the Hillsborough Junior Raiders Skyland Junior Varsity Gold football team for the honor they have brought themselves, their team, and the community through their many achievements on and off the field. Congratulations to you all.
Actually, oh, no, I'm just going to talk.
We have a trophy.
Okay, need the mic. Hold on.
I just want to say thank you not only to my coaches and my players, but also to our organization for everything that they... millions of people at home. Sorry. I want to say thank you not only to my coaches and my players, but also to our organization and the people who work so hard behind the scenes so that, you know, they have a place to play football. Also for the dedication of some other coaches, especially that don't have players in the program and come back year after year to provide the support that these kids need to be successful. They've done an awesome job. They're great kids to coach, great kids to be around, and I couldn't have been prouder to coach this team. Thank you.
Hillsborough, the good life. Did everybody do that? Hillsborough, the good life.
How did you get?
Tom, you're going to make me do it again.
It's like Brady. I was choked up. I was emotional. It's a long season.
Okay, our last proclamation tonight is for National Teen Dating Violence Awareness. Whereas National Teen Dating Violence Awareness and Prevention Month started in 2016 as an initiative created by President Barack Obama, and whereas dating violence may include physical force such as hitting and shoving, emotional abuse such as constant monitoring, or sexual assault, teens are easily influenced by their early relationships, and the example set by those relationships can have a lasting impact on their lives. And whereas violent dating relationships can lead to depression, anxiety, drug and alcohol abuse, and thoughts of suicide. Approximately 1 in 10 teenagers report being physically or sexually victimized by a dating partner, while many other victims do not report it at all. Whereas all Americans have a role to play in ending dating violence and fostering safe, healthy environments for teens and young adults. Now therefore be it proclaimed that we, the Mayor and the Township Committee of the Township of Hillsborough, do hereby declare February as National Teen Dating Violence Awareness and Prevention Month. Be it further proclaimed that we, the Mayor and the Township Committee of the Township of Hillsborough, encourage all Hillsborough residents to join the campaign and become concerned about the violence that occurs every day to the country's teens in hopes of reaching a day where no young person knows the pain caused by dating violence. So I'm sure you would like to say a few words on behalf of.
Hello, everyone. All right, cool. So, where do I begin? This started somewhere this summer. Safe and Sound of Hillsborough and Somerset hosted a teen leadership conference this summer, and a good portion of us joined. We spent 2 or 3 days creating a public service announcement about teen dating abuse, and we depicted healthy and unhealthy relationships and how they would tackle very similar events that most teens will face in their relationships. After that, we felt inspired to bring it to Hillsborough High School and start our own coalition. And the 6 of us band together, and we worked behind the scenes to bring an assembly to Hillsborough, to bring some awareness and campaigns. We presented some slides, made some posters. And we're going to make this a full-blown club. And we're very excited about it. It's in our early stages, but I can't wait to see what the future holds for us.
Okay, that's it for the proclamations this evening, but if you would remain seated, we're going to do a few swearing-ins of police officers and our judge tonight. So we're going to move on to considerations first to get to that part of the agenda. So consideration number one is a resolution authorizing the hiring of Frank Taddeo to the position of municipal court judge tonight in Hillsborough and Montgomery and Manville Court at an annual salary of $65,000 a year, effective March 1st, 2018. Our current judge, Judge Richardson, has submitted his request for retirement, and that has created a vacancy, which we will be appointing Frank in the position of the municipal judge tonight. Mr. Taddeo has been interviewed by the township to fill this vacancy. Welcome, Mr. Taddeo. Additionally, we wish Judge Richardson all the best in his retirement and all of his many years of service as well. May I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Second.
Thank you. Any comments from the dais? From the floor? Roll call, please.
Committeeman Burchett?
Yes.
Committeeman Delcor?
Yes.
Committeeman Srirachi?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Thompson?
Yes.
Mayor McCauley?
Yes. Consideration number two is a resolution authorizing the hiring of Brian Gorka, John A. Johnson, and Kevin P. Kirsch as police officers this evening in Hillsborough Township. The police department has vacancies, and we are fulfilling those vacancies this evening. That'll be effective February 14th, 2018. May I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Second.
Thank you. Any comments in the dais?
I was going to say, it was a very competitive interview process, and had many fine candidates come out. We're very fortunate, but very pleased that our top three all accepted the offers, so looking forward to many years of seeing service from them. So welcome aboard, gentlemen.
Thank you. Any further comment? Okay. Any comments from the floor? All right. Seeing none, may I have roll call, please?
Committeeman Burchett?
Yes.
Committeeman Delcor?
Yes.
Committeeman Srirachi?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Thompson?
Yes.
Mayor McCauley?
Yes. So we would move on with the appointments then this evening. First, I will call up Mr. Frank Taddeo and his family for swearing in.
Oh, look at that little guy.
Down this side again. I feel like I'm not sitting on the right side. I
Francesco Taddeo,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution
I will support the Constitution
of the United
of
States
the United States
and the Constitution
and the Constitution
of the State of New
of
Jersey,
the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith
and I will bear true faith
and allegiance to the same
and allegiance to the same
and to the governments established
and to the governments established
in the United States
in the United States
and in this state
and in this state,
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
so help me God.
so help me God.
I do further solemnly swear
I do further solemnly swear
that I will impartially
that I will impartially
and justly perform
and justly perform
all of the duties
all of the duties
of the office of municipal court judge
of the office of municipal court judge
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my abilities,
So help me God.
so help me God.
Congratulations. He said he doesn't want to follow the Junior Raiders, so he's not going to speak tonight. But welcome, welcome. Thank you. Okay, next we'll have Brian Gorka and his family come up. I
I, Brian Gorka,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution
that I will support the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
and the Constitution
and the Constitution
of the State of New
of
Jersey,
the State of New Jersey,
and I will bear true faith
and I will bear true faith
and allegiance to the same
and allegiance to the same
and to the governments established
and to the governments established
in the United States
in the United States
and in this state
and in this state
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
so help me God.
so help me God.
I do further solemnly swear
I do further solemnly swear
that I will impartially
that I will impartially
and justly perform
and justly perform
all of the duties
all of the duties
of the office of police officer
of the office of police officer
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability,
So help me God.
so help me God.
Congratulations. Sorry. We were faster. You already know. Congratulations. Okay. Can we have John Anthony Johnson and his family? I have helpers tonight. I'm going to stand on this side so I can hear you. Does that make sound good? I, John Anthony Johnson,
John Anthony Johnson,
I do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution
that I will support the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
and the Constitution
and the Constitution
of the State of New Jersey,
of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith
and I will bear true faith
and allegiance to the same
and allegiance to the same,
and to the governments established
and to the governments established
in the United States
in the United States
and in this state
and in this state,
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
so help me God.
so help me God.
I do further solemnly swear
I do further solemnly swear
that I will impartially
that I will impartially
and justly perform
and justly perform
all the duties
all the duties
of the office of police officer
of the office of police officer
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my ability.
so help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations. Great. Congratulations. How are you? Good, good. Here we go. Oh my gosh. Can't do that. I, Kevin Patrick Kirsch,
I, Kevin Patrick Kirsch,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution
that I will support the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
and the Constitution
and the Constitution
of the State of New Jersey,
of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith
and that I will bear true faith
and allegiance to the same
and allegiance to the same,
and to the governments established
and to the governments established
in the United States
in the United States
and in this state,
and in this state,
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
so help me God.
so help me God.
I do further solemnly swear
I do further solemnly swear
that I will impartially
that I will impartially
and justly perform
and justly perform
all the duties of the office
all the duties of the office
of police officer
of police officer
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my ability.
so help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations. So congratulations to our proclamation recipients this evening, our municipal court judge, and all the officers we swore in tonight. We appreciate it. And we will now pause for a moment. If you would like to leave at this time, you're more than welcome. If you'd like to stay, we'll welcome you too. Thank you. Have a good evening. Okay, we're going to move on to mayoral appointment this evening. We have one appointment, Joanne Bertolini, to seat number 2 on the Environmental Committee for the unexpired term ending on 12/31/2018. So congratulations to Joanne for joining the Environmental Committee. A new business, there's none at this time, and we'll open it to public comment on new business and matters not on the agenda this evening. Okay, seeing none, we're going to move on to the remaining considerations tonight. We did the first and second earlier through the program, and we're going to continue number 3. Consideration, resolution authorizing the mayor and the township clerk to execute 2018 and 2019 shared services health agreement for the provision of health services between Hillsborough Township and Millstone Borough. The shared services with Millstone Borough offer tax savings for both municipalities, and as always, we try to share what we can. May I have a motion, please?
So, second.
Thank you. Any comments from the dais? Any comments from the floor? Roll call, please.
Commander Burchett?
Yes.
Commander Delacorte?
Yes.
Commander Sirachi?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Thompson?
Yes.
Mayor McCauley?
Yes. Consideration number 4 is a resolution authorizing an agreement between the County of Somerset and the Township of Hillsborough for recycling pickup for the period of January 1st, 2018 to December 31st, 2018 at a rate of $23.85 per household. This authorizes the continuation of the recycling agreement with Somerset County. Through participation in the recycling program, we are assisting in reducing our landfill footprint, which is good for the environment also. May I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Thank you. Any comments from the dais?
Just want to commend,
Oh, sorry.
oh, you good? Good.
No, I was just going to do roll call, sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just going to commend the county, for their 16 years of maintaining the per household cost. It does speak volumes to the efficiency of that program, and everyone should really take advantage of that. It's the green thing to do, so.
Well, they do a good job. We're happy to have that commitment from them. Any other comments? Roll call, please.
Sorry. Commander Burchett?
Yes.
Commander Delacorte?
Yes.
Commander Sirachi?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Thompson?
Yes.
Mayor McCauley?
Yes. Consideration number 5 is a resolution authorizing the award of a non-fair and open professional services contract to Community Visiting Nurse Association for the provision of public health nursing services. The visiting nurse contract recommended by the Board of Health enables the township to meet the state mandate requirements of the New Jersey Public Health Practice Standards. Hillsborough has had a long and successful relationship with the Community Visiting Nurses Association. They are particularly helpful in providing a well-staffed professional service and nursing pool, which helps with our many vaccination clinics throughout the year we do here at the township. May I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Second.
Thank you. Any comments from the dais?
Yeah, Mayor, as you noted, this came up obviously during our Board of Health meeting, and the visiting nurses do provide a very valuable service at really a nominal fee comparatively. So in particular, as you noted, they administer much of the vaccination process that we undergo here in town. So it's a good program.
Thank you. Any comments from the floor? Okay, roll call, please.
Commander Burchett?
Yes.
Committeeman Delacorte?
Yes.
Committeeman Sirachi?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Thompson?
Yes.
Mayor McCauley?
Yes. Consideration number 6 is a resolution authorizing the execution of a contract for pond management services at AVM Park to Black Lagoon in an amount not to exceed $6,050. This is the annual contract for pond maintenance at the park. May I have a motion, please?
So moved, Mayor.
Thank you. Any comments from Dice? Any comments from the floor? Okay. Roll call, please.
Committeeman Burchett?
Yes.
Committeeman Delacorte?
Yes.
Committeeman Sirachi?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Thompson?
Yes.
Mayor McCauley?
Yes. Consideration number 7, resolution authorizing a service agreement with Goose Runners LLC for environmentally friendly geese control, also at AVM Park, for the period of March 1st, 2018 through February 28th, 2019, in an amount not to exceed $14,400. This is part of the geese maintenance program and mitigation program for Ann Van Middleworth Park. May I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Second.
Thank you. Any comments from the dais?
Mayor, this again, renewing this, but it was a highly effective program that was undertaken last year, and anyone that went to AVM last year saw the results of the program. Very happy to have this back again this year.
Yeah.
The reason we have number 7 is so that number 6 is a lot cheaper.
Yes, and it is a very good maintenance program, and the park is much more utilized with this kind of maintenance that is certainly needed there with the ponds and everything, and there's a lot of geese that fly in and out of there. It's health-related and keeps the park clean, and we're lucky to have them on board. Any further comments? Any comments from the floor? Roll call, please.
Commander Burchett?
Yes.
Commander Delacour?
Yes.
Commander Sirachi?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Thompson?
Yes.
Mayor McCauley?
Yes. Consideration number 8, a resolution authorizing the purchase of a Toro Infield Pro 5040 for the Parks Department in an amount not to exceed $23,611.10. It's from the Store Tractor Company through the Middlesex Regional Education Services Commission Cooperative Pricing System, Co-op number 65, bid number 15/16-08. This purchase is for the Parks Department for maintenance equipment for the athletic fields. May I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Second.
Thank you. Any comments from the dais? Any from the floor? Okay, roll call, please.
Commander Burchett?
Yes.
Commander Delacour?
Yes.
Committeeman Sirachi?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Thompson?
Yes.
Mayor McCauley?
Yes. Consideration number 9, resolution authorizing the execution of a contract with Valcheck Transportation Incorporated for busing services for summer camp trips in the amount not to exceed $70 per hour with a 3-hour minimum. The contract is strictly for bus transportation for summer camp trips, and it's in good faith for our Recreation Department to get everyone where they need to go. May I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Thank you. Any comments from the dais? Any from the floor? Okay, roll call, please.
Commander Burchett?
Yes.
Commander Delacour?
Yes.
Committeeman Sirachi?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Thompson?
Yes.
Mayor McCauley?
Yes. Consideration number 10, resolution authorizing the award of a non-fair and open professional services contract to Zufall Health Center for the provision of public health services for sexually transmitted diseases. This contract, recommended by the Board of Health, will offer screening services. This function would come under the certified public nurse, and by instituting this contract, we are saving money versus having a full position on staff for this type of service. These services are utilized, and we are paying the same amount as all others throughout the county. May I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Second.
Thank you. Any comments from the dais? Any comments from the floor? Roll call, please.
Commander Burchett? Committeeman Delacour?
Yes.
Commander Sirachi?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Thompson?
Yes.
Mayor McCauley?
Yes. In consideration number 11, resolution authorizing shared service agreements between Hillsborough Township and Montgomery Township Health Departments and Hillsborough Township and Branchburg Health Departments. This is for the provision of child health care conference services. As always, shared services benefit both of us involved, and or all of us involved in this case, and we are happy to have participation with them. May I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Second.
Thank you. Any comments from the dais? Any from the floor? Okay. Roll call, please.
Committeeman Burchett?
Yes.
Committeeman Delacour?
Yes.
Committeeman Sirachi?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Thompson?
Yes.
Mayor McCauley?
Yes. Consideration 12, resolution authorizing the execution of a contract with Interstate Fireworks for the 2018 Hillsborough Family Fun Event, the fireworks display we have at the township here, an amount not to exceed $9,000. This contract is for the annual Family Fun Event, which will be in July at some point. We'll stay tuned for that date. And may I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Second.
Any comments from the dais? Any from the floor? Roll call?
Committeeman Burchett?
Yes.
Committeeman Delacour?
Yes.
Committeeman Sirachi?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Thompson?
Yes.
Mayor McCauley?
Yes. And that's it for considerations this evening, so we're moving on to the consent agenda. May I have a motion to approve the consent agenda?
So moved.
Second.
Thank you. Any comments in the dais?
Mayor, just a note regarding number 5 in particular, we have a couple of permanent status. Lee in our admin office, who's been a welcome addition to the front office, and Jessica in the Parks and Rec Department, who had a conversation with our rec director the other day about her, and very pleased with her work thus far, and looking forward to bringing her on to permanent status.
Great, thank you. Any other comments on the consent agenda? Any comments from the floor? Okay, may I have a roll call, please?
Committeeman Burchett?
Yes.
Committeeman Delacour?
Yes.
Committeeman Srirachi?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Thompson?
Yes.
Mayor McCauley?
Yes. And claims list 2018-03. May I have a motion to approve the claims list, please?
So moved.
Second.
Thank you. Any comments on the dais? Any comments on the floor? Roll call, please.
Committeeman Burchett?
Yes.
Committeeman Delacour?
Yes.
Committeeman Srirachi?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Thompson?
Yes.
Mayor McCauley?
Yes, thank you. This concludes our regular meeting tonight. We do have an executive session. I'm going to say happy Valentine's Day to everybody. Have a good night. And Ms. Borek, please read the resolution.
Whereas Section 8 of the Open Public Meetings Act, Chapter 231 of the Public Laws of 1975 permits the exclusion of the public from a meeting in certain circumstances. And whereas the Township Committee is of the opinion that such circumstances exist. Now, therefore, be resolved by the Township Committee, the Township of Hillsborough and the County of Somerset, the State of New Jersey as follows. Number 1, the public shall be excluded from discussion of the hereinafter specified subject matter. Number 2, the general nature of the subject matter to be discussed is as follows. Personnel matter, Russell Weichel Jr. and Peter Kalina. Number 3, the Township Committee may take official action on those items discussed in the executive session upon the completion of the executive session. Number 4, the minutes of those discussions shall be made available to the public as soon as the matters under discussion are no longer of a confidential or sensitive nature. And number 5, this resolution shall take effect immediately.
Okay, thank you. We'll move into executive session.
So
You need a
moved.
motion, please?
Oh, sorry.
So
Motion,
moved.
please?
Second.
Okay, thank you. Roll call.
Committeeman Burchett?
Yes.
Committeeman Delacour?
Yes.
Committeeman Srirachi?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Thompson?
Yes.
And Mayor McCauley?
Yes, now we'll move on to executive session. Thanks.